Hey guys, today we have the HTC One M8. Alright, this is the front skin, and as you can see, it's actually a three-piece front. It also comes with two upper and lowers extra. Also included are two of the lower piece of the sides, three sets of the upper part on the upper corners, and also two additional camera eyes. Now, since this is the two-tone full-body kit, your 2-second set of upper and lowers for the front and back come in a second color. So let's start this install on the front. First off, you want to remove the top part of the three-piece front from the back of the wax backing. And you want to line it up around the speaker, the sensor, and that front camera. Once you have everything aligned to your liking and up to the upper border of the phone, you can press it down. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the lower piece of the three-piece front. Now, there's no sensor or camera on this piece, so you're going to have to center it around that bottom speaker. Now it's time to install the middle portion of the front. This color will be the primary color of your two-tone kit. Now, it is your choice if you decide that it will be the same color as the upper and lowers, but the primary idea of the two-tone is to have two contrasting colors to give your phone a whole new personality. So, just line it up with the bottom of the bottom portion of the lower that you have already installed. You line this up. Now this is the section above the HTC symbol. Now that you've had that centered and kissing the bottom portion of the upper and lower sections, as you can see here, I have lifted it back up, only because I was unsatisfied with how it was positioned. But by doing so, you want to do this very gently. This particular part of this front is very delicate. As you can see, it is very flimsy, and there are high chances that it could stretch or even tear. So now that I have it aligned correctly to my liking, you want to follow the same concept towards aligning it towards the top of the phone. Now we go with the bottom first because it is a thicker, more sturdier piece. Now that we have the top and bottom aligned, you may press it down all the way around and press out the sides. Now if the sides didn't line up correctly, you can use your fingernail to try to make it as straight as possible. And there you go, a two-tone front of the HTC One M8. Now it's on to installing the mid-back of the two-tone. To install this back skin, you want to completely remove it from the wax backing. And then you want to center it around the camera eye and the flash, also the HTC logo. You'll use those as your pivot points. So these cuts are centered and they're precisely cut. So it's your job to center it around those three pivot points, like I said. Alright, so we placed it. Everything looks good so far. At this point, you just want to press the sides down so they can sort of start to gain form. We're going to have to heat these with our hairdryer, so you don't want to completely press them down, just around the buttons and SIM card cutout first. While using a hairdryer, the heat will make the material soft and make the wings, as you could say, contour around the edge of the phone, which gives the mid-back a nice, seamless back-to-side look. In the kit, you do receive the primary colors for the top and bottom, but we don't need those. Now it's going to be the black upper and lower for the back. To install this one, it's the same concept as the front. Just center it around the camera eye. I know this phone has two. But be careful while lining it up around the camera. It would be easy to pivot around it. So once you have it lined up with the mid-back, you're able to align it correctly to the top. And once you're satisfied, just press it down so it'll gain form. We're going to have to heat the corners along with everything else later. Now it's to put the bottom on. It's the same as before, just line it up to the bottom of the mid-back and press the corner down so it can stay at that point. And just work your way onto the other side.
If the corner's actually better.
The wrinkles you see here at the bottom are better to have. It means that line towards the mid-back is straight and you'll get better corner coverage. So let's heat the bottoms, the bottom part of the upper and lower for the back. And in a circular motion, press them down. And now we do the same thing for the top. And don't forget to run the hairdryer down the sides as well. So, to continue on with our installation, we're going to install the bottom piece of the side wrap. So, to do this, you want to line up the cutouts of the headphone jack and the power port around the actual cutouts on the phone. Once you feel that you have the side wrap centered, you want to press it down with your thumb. Now you see there's two little wings exposed. All you want to do is press it down and make the connection towards the one piece back. There may be a little gap, but we'll take care of that right now with our hairdryer. All you have to do is heat it until soft and then press it in a circular motion around the phone with your thumb. Now we're going to install the top part of the side wraps. If you notice, the smaller tapered side is going to be going towards the lower part of this section, and the chunkier part is going to be going towards the top by the IR reader. So to install this section, you want to grab one of the little ends and butt it towards the previously installed side that is attached to your 1 or 3 piece back. You want to repeat this step with the other one as well. Butt it to the previously installed side. Press it down so it does have some sort of form. And then once you have both pieces centered correctly, you want to heat them down with your hairdryer, just so that they can form the curvature that your HTC One M8 has. There you have it, guys. A install on a HTC One M8. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.